Welcome. You're listening to the University of Akron Marketing Podcast, sponsored by S3 Technologies.
Hello, welcome. Today we're going to talk about the application Rooted, and I'm with Callie, and she's going to talk about her application. So, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Callie. I am a marketing major and I'm a senior, so I'll be graduating this spring of 2026. And my app is called Rooted.
So, what is Rooted? Like, what does it mean?
Yeah, so Rooted is an app. It kind of all stemmed from my church. So when I was thinking about my church, it is they have a young adult group called Collective, and they're kind of thinking of ways to get their name out there and how they can like tell people about it. So I started to kind of think of things that it's like an app where you can go to and it's all local. It's all places you can get connected, small businesses, restaurants, coffee shops, boutiques, different things like that. And then it would also be a place where franchises and like big names wouldn't take over and flood the place so that other small businesses that need support would be lifted up.
Oh,
Is
so
basically the concept. Yeah.
yeah, what inspired you to create something like this?
Yeah, so like I said, it started with my church, and I wanted to just create something different. So to reiterate, it would be like an app where you can log in and then just simply see what's happening around you. So wherever you're at, whether you're traveling, so say I'm going to Tennessee and I want to see small businesses or shops around me that isn't the big places that are normally shown to you. Like when you log into Apple Maps, it'll show up with like TJ Maxx and like all of the big names and franchises. Instead, the first thing that pops up would be all small businesses, places that need support, and places that you don't realize you probably are looking for, but just are kind of drowned out by the franchises.
Oh, so like restaurants or
Yep.
boutique, like
Yep,
something like that?
all of the above.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. So, how is this different from using Google?
So it really comes down to intention and community. So search platforms are designed to give you like the most popular, most optimized result. And Rooted is designed to give you the most local and meaningful result instead. So on Rooted, the thing about it is that users can leave reviews, share photos, comment, follow local businesses, and discover events by the hosts. So like the only people that can post is verified users. So independently owned businesses are the only people that can post. But then users can reply, leave reviews, and then interact with those users. So it's like super intentional and authentic and real, but it's still super organized and structured. So it creates visibility, authenticity, like I said, and trust. So every organization is tied to a real location and a real community. So it feels more personal and safe, and because it's all accountable and local, and it's like that's the base and root of all of it.
I think this app is amazing because I always wanted to support my local restaurant or boutique, but I had no information. But I think this is amazing.
Yeah.
So, but like, what about other consumers? Why would they join this?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of platforms out there. Like, what's special about one that's just going to show you local stuff? Like, I could just go to Safari and look up local places. This is all personal and intentional. Consumers would join Rooted because it offers something that other platforms don't. So it's meaningful local discovery. Right now, if I were to open Apple Maps, like I said, or search online, I would see places that I already know. So big chains, national brands, familiar names, but Rooted flips that. So you would log into the app, and instead of it being dominated by franchises, it highlights the small coffee shops in your town, the locally owned boutique, any nearby church community, an event happening this weekend that you might have never heard about. So it turns scrolling into something productive and something real. And I think like the concept of the app, when you log in, there's no way for franchises, like the way the app would work is there's no way for franchises to just take over. And so it being that intentional would be something that people will want to join and it would just be an easy scroll to find what's around you and make a productive day. So instead of going to your typical Starbucks, you would be going to new coffee shops that just need support and are probably better.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing your idea. It was a blast. Thank you.
Thank you.